Let's play a little game. Which version is correct? A, B, or C? How about this? The way I feel about you anymore. That's version A. How about this? Hide the way I feel about you anymore. That's version B. What about version C? Hide the way I feel about you anymore. What's going on, guys? My name is Matt McCoy, country song teacher. I hope you're doing well. God's doing big things in your life. A little bit about me. I try to keep guitar as simple as possible for someone with zero music background, for someone who's tried to play guitar in the past but they failed, who knows nothing about music. They were flirting with the girls or not pay attention or sleeping there in school, didn't learn anything about music notes, any of that kind of stuff. You're my favorite student. So which one of those versions was correct? The answer is all three of them. That was the song Travis Tritt, Anymore. And all I did is I played the song in 3 different keys. If you understand music, you're like, well, duh, of course that's what you did. But I want to say this, I get so many comments, Matt, all your songs are 4 chords. You don't know how to play songs. You don't know what you're doing. You're teaching bad information. You're giving bad lessons. You're teaching all this stuff. And I want to just scream sometimes because all I'm doing is playing the song in a different key. And if you've ever seen one of these little puppies, it's called a capo. People have become really smart with this instrument, and they learn if you learn a few chords, like the Matt McCoy 4 chords. If you're new to my channel, the Matt McCoy 4 chords, I have it where you just lock in the 2 bottom strings of the 3rd fret, and you just move 2 fingers to play G, C, E minor, D. And I always say with those songs, with those 4 chords, you can play thousands of songs. Maybe you've seen before, I have 4 chord song books that look like this. I've sold thousands of these things. If you don't have it yet, go to countrysongteacher.com. Got version 1 and 2 for country and worship songs. But I talk about how with those 4 chords, G, C, E minor, D, you can play thousands and thousands of songs on guitar. Now, the part where it gets a little tricky is 2 things. One, what key did the original artist play it in? So for example, Travis Tritt, let's say I know the 4 chords. That song is G, D, C, D. Hide the way I feel about you anymore. Maybe, I think he did play that. That's in the key of G. Whatever note you play first, the G chord, that makes it, if you played a G note, that's the G chord. Whatever you play first there. So, for example, you can use your capo, and for example, and I've said it before, every time you put this capo on a fret, it raises the song a half a step. So every 2 frets, for example, is a whole step. So for example, that's the key of G. If I want to play it in the key of A, I would go bump, bump, raise it 2 right there. Now I'm going to play the exact same notes the same way. But now instead of G, it's an A. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can't hold the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. And so forth. Now again, if you raise it 2 more, now it would be in a B. Hide the way I feel about you anymore. And so forth. You can see, so you can do one of 2 things. One, you can move that capo up and down the neck to match the easy 4 chords to the key the artist is singing in, the artist plays in on their album. And the second thing, if you're writing songs or maybe you're trying to sing in church, you're trying to sing at a karaoke thing, you're trying to sing on your album, you're trying to sing at home, then you can use this capo and put it in different spots to match the voicing that you want. So maybe you say, Matt, I know the G, C, E minor, D like you teach, but man, when I sing it doesn't sound good. You should practice putting the capo in different spots and play those same 4 chords and see if it matches your voice better. You can even maybe play a song, sing it in front of someone you know, someone you trust, because you might get bad feedback, right? But you can say, I want to put this capo up and down this neck. Would you let me know which one key sounds the best that I sing in? So can you play every single song with the Matt McCoy 4 chords, G, C, E minor, D? The short answer is no. You can't play every song, but you can play thousands and thousands and thousands of songs using just those 4 chords. And then you can, because if you want to change all the chords, it's called transposing. I go over that in my tips and tricks guitar course. You could take the notes and change them up and that kind of thing. But I always recommend for beginners to just find some chords they can change quickly and smoothly. So these are the chords, boom, boom, boom. You're just moving the top 2 fingers. And that allows you really fast chord changes and keeps your music going along instead of having to stop, take all your fingers off to a C, all your fingers off for a D, and so forth. So, you just know 4 chords, G, C, E minor, D. You're in good hands. That's okay, guys. You can play thousands and thousands of songs. And as your brain develops and teaching your fingers what to do, then down the road, once you get some confidence, you enjoy playing this instrument, when you've got to do different things, whatever, your mind's training your fingers how to do that, and you can adapt a lot faster. But at first, it's going to be really tricky. So master 4 chords, G, C, E minor, D. I'm telling you, you'll be good to go. Get some confidence, play some songs you enjoy, and have a lot of fun. She got the best of me. She broke my heart, now I'll slip. A lot of people, let me say this too before I go, a lot of people think to get better in guitar, it's about learning more and more and more chords, all this kind of stuff. Switching up your strumming, getting different strumming patterns, palm mutes and musical dimension, that kind of thing, that's what makes you sound better. Adding all kinds of little tricks in and stuff, not just learning more and more chords, to be honest. But if you want my 4 chord songbooks or any of that kind of, or my beginner course, just go to countrysongteacher.com. All one word, countrysongteacher.com, and hopefully they can be a blessing to you. Like I said, it's a list of 40 songs in each digital songbook that you can play using just G, C, E minor, and D. Have a lot of fun, guys. I love y'all. God bless you.